Welfare family of 10 refuses work and 5-bedroom home, has nasty demand instead. There is something very wrong with the welfare system in Great Britain. This week it was reported that a family of 10 has actually taken the British Council to task for not providing a large enough home after they turned down a huge 5-bedroom house and were put up in a hotel for 4 months. And who paid for all this? You guessed it. The taxpayers. Arnold Malsoub, his wife Jean and their 8 children live in a 3-bedroom council house in Luton, Bedfordshire. In a statement to local media, they said their living situation is terrible, but still decided to turn down a larger home due to lack of space. The home generously offered by the British taxpayers had only 5 bedrooms, but the couple says they need at least 6 double bedrooms to live comfortably. According to various reports, the family moved from France to the UK back in 2012 so Arnold could study mental health nursing at the University of Bedfordshire, free of charge of course. And before the family was placed in their current home, they were put up for around 4 months in a Hampton by Hilton hotel, which costs upwards of $200 per night for a total of more than $50,000. All paid for by the British taxpayer. Nice to see this. The American taxpayer is and the only one being taken advantage of. Powerline reports. Living on welfare in the UK. Welfare has become a major political issue in the United Kingdom. During the 13 years when Labour was in power, it seems not to have occurred to most Britons that Labour open-door immigration policy, combined with the UK Liberal welfare benefits, were likely to lead to abuse. Now, people are starting to notice. The Sun, a tabloid published in London, is the UK's largest-selling newspaper. It focuses mainly on soccer and celebrities, but its news coverage, to the extent it exists, can be entertaining. The story sounds like something out of The Onion, but it evidently is legitimate. The Sun interviewed Natalia Jabilova, a 33-year-old Lithuanian who has come to love the British welfare system. A migrant mum thanked the UK yesterday for letting her claim $14,500 a year in benefits. Natalia Jabilova, 33, told The Sun how she spurns full-time work yet can afford foreign holidays and buys designer clothes. The Lithuanian said, "British benefits give me and my daughter a good life." She has milked Soft Touch Britain for 50,000 inches benefits and yesterday said, "I simply take what is given to me." Overjoyed, Natalia told how she lives a life of luxury thanks to our strange system, declaring, "It's important to have nice things and good holidays." It is noteworthy that Ms. Bielova qualifies for much of the state largesse because she had a child out of wedlock after arriving in England. The graduate, who became a single mum after she arrived here, rakes in more than $1,000 a month in handouts. $14,508 a year to fund her love of designer clothes, jaunts to the Spanish Sun and nightclubbing. She bragged, "I have a lovely, fully furnished flat and money to live properly on. There's no chance we leaving. British benefits give me and my daughter a good life." But she does have one criticism. Natalia moaned, "I think they should help pay for private nannies, rather than just free nursery." At one point Ms. Bielova had a job, but she came to see that as foolish. Natalia told how she did work when she first came here as a casino croupier but said she found herself made redundant 4 years ago. After falling pregnant with daughter Alexandra now approaching 3, it came as a shock how much she would be entitled to from the state for doing nothing. Speaking at her 2-bedroom pad that came fully furnished in Watford, Herts, courtesy of the taxpayer, grateful Natalia said, "In Lithuania the benefits system does not pay enough. I have a friend over there who is a single mother. She only gets $20 a month in child benefit, plus some discounted help with gas and electricity and some housing help. It's not enough to keep a normal level of life, like here. If I was on benefits there, I could and afford nice clothes or the holidays abroad." She went on, "I am sure people will say I should return to Lithuania, but that wouldn't be happening. Being in Britain offers me far better benefits." Ms. Bielova could find work if she wanted to, but it isn't worth her while. She is too well educated, she thinks, to accept a low-paying job. She is careful to work fewer than 16 hours a week so that the benefits keep rolling in. But her wages boost her income to more than $400 a week. On top of that she gets free childcare, fruit and milk vouchers and even a clothes allowance for job interviews. Natalia says, "It is a strange system in this country. Basically, the fewer hours I work, the more I can earn on benefits. But that's the way it is and it is not my fault." She fell pregnant by an on-off boyfriend after her redundancy. Natalia said casually, "We decided not to stay together." She insisted she would be prepared to get a full-time job but only if the salary tops 25,000. Natalija says, I am a highly educated woman and I speak 6 languages. I would never apply for a supermarket checkout job or a cleaner. I am overqualified. These jobs are beneath me. They are for people who don't have the education I do. Occasionally, Natalija Belova needs to rest from her labors. Natalija, who has 3 credit cards and loves to go on sprees at designer clothes stores, crowed, after our holiday to Malaga, we went to Lithuania over Christmas and spent 1,000. She continued, I love to buy clothes on my credit cards and often have a blowout at stores like Roberto Cavalli and the Armani Exchange. I will pay off my credit cards eventually. I use my pay to cover the minimum repayment. I also enjoy going to nightclubs and parties with my friends. It's important to go out and get dressed up. It's good for my self-esteem. Increasingly, we live in a world that is beyond parity. The situation in England is about to get much worse, as the European Union will require the UK to welcome tens of millions of new immigrants from Eastern Europe who will be eligible for British benefits. The Conservatives are trying to put a cap on welfare benefits, but Labour will vote against any limits. Does Britain welfare mess have any relevance to the United States? As Steve Hayward might say, discuss. Why is it that people who can feed themselves insist on having more and more children? If you can even support yourself, you have no business procreating. And why is the taxpayer on the hook for your bad decisions and your mistakes? Everyone falls on hard times, that life, but it takes one hell of a well-paying job to be able to feed that many people. Please share if you agree people mistakes shouldn't be the responsibility of the taxpayer.